Hello.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you?
Very good evening, Miss Tanishka. I'm good. How about you?
I'm also fine. How was your day, ma'am?
Oh, my day was extremely good, and it became more. It became better after looking at you. Right? I thought that I was
Oh,
expecting a grown up. I was expecting an adult, and all of a sudden you come in, and I'm extremely excited to see you. And how was your day?
my day was really great. So I went to my
Mm-hmm.
cousin's home and there we played a
Mm-hmm.
lot, have a fun. So yeah, we decided to go swimming tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. So do you
Yes.
swim?
Yes, from tomorrow we are gonna join the swimming class.
Oh, you're joining the class. You don't know to swim. You don't know how to swim already.
I know and I know to swim. Last year only I joined swimming classes and this summer also
Mm-hmm.
joining from tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I know swimming,
Mm-hmm.
but for keeping the practice and learning more
Yeah, of
things,
course.
I I joined the swimming class.
All right. Okay, so before we continue, Miss Tanishka, I am Safina Naz. Let me introduce myself. Okay, I am
Yes,
Safina Naz, as you know already, and I have been an English teacher for the last 10 years and have been a communication coach for the last 3 years. I am TESOL certified and also certified IELTS trainer. How old are you?
I will introduce myself. So my name is Tanishka. I'm 9 years old and studying fifth standard. My hobbies are to read stories, playing chess, and many more. I love playing Rubik's. So yeah, I'm from Maharashtra district Pune, and there is channel on YouTube. My channel name is English with Tanishka. Yeah, this is all about me.
Oh, you have a channel, you have a YouTube channel as well. Can I subscribe to it? Can you give me the name of it, please?
Yes, so
Who are you
my channel
speaking
name
with?
is English with Tanishka. English with Tanishka.
English with Tanishka. Give me a second. When did you start this? Oh, I got it. When did you start this channel?
I joined it 2 years back.
2 years ago, is it? What do you do on
Yeah.
on your channel?
I narrate a story that I upload on YouTube and make conversation videos like this I'm doing now, and I
Mm-hmm.
upload that.
Okay, very interesting. So you told me that you read stories, right? What's your
Yes.
favorite story?
My favorite story is um the how the bamboo got its bounty. So it's written by Sudha Murthy, author.
Mm-hmm. Sudhamurthy is the author, is it? What kind of stories do you like? Do you like
I
suspense
love
stories? Do you like fairy tales, fictions, non-fiction, science fiction? What kind of
I
stories do you like?
love yes, I love to read non-fiction and fictional books that are really
Mm-hmm.
interesting. And
Mm-hmm.
the authors that who had written that books like Ruskin Bond, J.K. Rowling, Sudhamurthy ma'am, like this authors, Jeff Kenny,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I love to read the stories that are the pages are colorful, that are interesting, and comics and storybooks, novels, yeah, like that.
Okay, you love to read the stories which are inviting or which are more colorful, right? Okay, so you just told me that you read the story of Mrs. Sudhamurthy, right? Can you narrate that story for me?
Yes, so I would like to tell the story, the how the
Mm-hmm.
bamboo got its bounty. It's written by Sudhamurthy ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
So my story name is how the bamboo got its bounty. So once upon a time, there was a queen in the jungle. She,
There was
she,
what?
there was one queen, and
What is
there was one queen. Hello,
what does that mean?
queen.
Do you mean queen? The king and queen? Queen. Okay,
Yes,
it's queen. Yeah. Please go ahead. It's queen.
yes. So one day there was a queen who
There was a
was
queen.
there was a queen and
Queen. No, no, no. Pronounce it properly. Queen.
who was queen
Yeah, exactly. Very well done.
queen queen of the jungle, and every trees loved her very much. She
Mm-hmm.
then come monthly to the jungle and see the
She
whole
used
tree.
to come
All
every month.
yes, she used to come every month and see all the trees, and she loved the jungle. One day, the wind come and inform everyone that Queen is going, Queen is gonna come in our jungle. Make her welcome very beautifully. Give her food very beautifully. Make her seating place. May decorate her seating place. So everyone was excited that their queen was going to come. So everyone got to work. And after that, when there was work, uh, their work was done, the decoration and all like that. So then the queen come and she
Queen.
was well. Yes, the
Queen
queen, the
came.
queen came and she was welcomed very nicely, beautifully. The flowers and the birds chirping, the chirping,
Chirping. Chirp.
chirping, chirping and chirping, and who the trees giving her fruits very juicy and tasty and sweet. The queen
Queen.
loved it. The queen loved it very much. Then she came, and everyone decided that who will be the most strong, who is powerful, who is the main. They everything talk each other. So when the wind go with the queen to roam in the jungle, this the trees gathered together.
When the wind went with the queen.
The wind when the wind went with the queen, the
Queen.
every queen, the
No, no,
every
no.
trees.
Let's pronounce it properly first, okay? It's not Quinn. Quinn is completely a different word, okay? That's a name. Let's pronounce it as Queen. See that?
Queen.
Very good. Exactly like that. Please go ahead. And try to focus on the pronunciation of Queen, okay? Because you're reading that story. Yeah, go ahead, please.
The wind went with the queen,
Mm-hmm.
and all the trees gathered there and started talking that who is more strongest. Everyone says their importance. The first said the mango tree, his importance, then the queen tree, then the banyan tree, then so many trees.
Banyan tree, not banyan. Banyan tree.
Banyan tree,
Very good.
banyan tree, and the coconut tree. So many trees gather there and tell their importance. So
Mm-hmm.
after that, then the queen written there. They asked the queen written there. The trees all asked that who is strongest, but the queen didn't reply
Queen.
anything. And the bamboo also want to
Queen didn't
share his.
reply. Not
The
replied.
queen
Queen
didn't
did reply.
reply. The queen didn't reply, and the bamboo also
No,
want to tell
didn't
something. But
reply.
everyone,
The queen didn't reply, not replied. The queen didn't reply.
the queen didn't reply,
Mm-hmm. Good.
and the bamboo also want to say something, but every tree was laughing at him that he didn't feel to say anything. He was too sad. Then the queen noticed for some time who are who are strongest and who are not weak, who are weak. She noticed it, but then she saw the bamboo that it was sitting quietly. The queen said that no one is strongest, only the bamboo is. He sat quietly and he has many importance. That every tree laughed and said, "What? We have the more importance." So the queen said that no, the bamboo had so many importance. Like we can make some baskets that the baby sleep first
The
in
bamboo
that.
has more many uses or more importance, you can say. Okay.
The bamboo has more importance. Like for example, it can make broom, it can make cot, it can make the soup, It can make um the the baby which sleep first
Cradle. Cradle.
cradle,
Cradle.
cradle, and then every tree was sitting quiet and hearing that.
Every
So then,
tree was. Every tree was.
yes, every tree was sitting quietly and hearing
No,
that.
if you say trees, no, 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 listen, listen. If you say trees, you cannot say was. Okay? Every tree was. Because we are talking about every particular tree. Okay? Yeah, please continue.
Every tree was sitting quietly and hearing. And they feel so like ashamed that they didn't realize that how much bamboo had so many importance. So when they said they they do sorry to the bamboo, and then the queen said
They
the bamboo
apologize
is
to
the
the
winner.
bamboo.
The bamboo is the winner because he had so many importances. He had so many importance that everyone is that he is so helpful that everyone need him, and then everyone learned that. So moral of the story is that bamboo has so many things, and everything has some quality, but some things are very special that we didn't notice. Yeah, that's it.
That we don't notice.
That we don't
That
notice. Notice.
not, yeah, that we don't notice. All right. Okay, very well done. Very well done. Very well narrated that story. You narrated that story very well. But yes, you need to work on the pronunciation. Okay, the pronunciation of queen, the pronunciation of wind. There are so many words that you mispronounced. You will have to work on those things. Okay, but apart from that, the way you narrated that story with such a lot of enthusiasm, with such an energy, that's amazing. Okay. All right.
Thank you,
Okay. So
Mansi.
Tanishka, you're welcome. So Miss Tanishka, you told me that you go to school. What is one biggest fear of your education as a student?
Fear of education means like I
Do
didn't
you have
fear of
any fear as a
education.
student? As a student, what's your biggest fear?
As a student, I didn't have fear.
I don't have any fear.
I don't have any fear. Like
All right.
which type of fear?
Any. I'm just asking you. Okay. So being a student can be more stressful, right? New friends, new places, new challenges, they all can add up to a huge buzz, right? But all those things can make students' life a total nightmare as well, right? Financial worries, debt. Okay, so debt is, of course, you don't have any. Exam pressure, burden of homework, like peer pressure, parents pressure, so many other things, right? Have you been in the same school for like since you began?
In my school, I'm from 5 years.
You're in the same school for the 5 years, is it? What about
Yes.
your kindergarten? What about your kindergarten?
Could
Did
you
you go to
repeat
the
it?
what about the kindergarten? The KG, senior KG and lower KG. Did you go to the same school?
No, I go to a different school.
I went. I went to
I
a different.
went to different school.
All right. So the reason why I asked you about all these things is we have, the topic of the day is academic fears and co-ed culture. Shall we talk about that?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So are you from a co-ed school?
Korea school. Mm,
Co-ed means, do you have girls and boys in one school?
yes. It is mixed. Girls and boys are same in the school.
Okay. So what do you think are the major differences between the co-ed school and all girls school for a student?
The difference is like co-ed school has that we mixes with, and we get the dare to talk with boys. Boys get dare to talk with girls. But in the girls' school,
Do you need
girls,
the dare to talk to boys?
like
Or is that more than that? Okay, dare in instead of dare we can say the habit, right? The habit or the confidence you can say, or the habit.
mhm,
Of course, habit works. Instead of saying that we have a dare is like that's not. No, we don't require that dare. We already are daring enough, right? We don't need the dare to talk to men or boys. We just need, what do we need? We need that confidence, which, or maybe we can say we need the habit of speaking to the other gender, right?
Yes, we need
That of course
habit to
doesn't
speak
happen.
with other children.
Yes.
Yes, but in this girls' school, we only get the habit to talk with girls, and our culture
Talk
also
to
be
girls,
like
not
that.
with. Mhm.
Uh, yes,
Talk to girls, not talk with. Talk with is in Hindi into English translation. Okay, so it is
talk
talk
to
to girls.
girls,
Mhm.
and we get culture like that only to that there are surrounded only girls. We should talk to girls. So like that.
Okay, right. So, do you ever bunk classes? Do you ever say that to your mama that, okay, mama, I'm feeling stomachache today, I don't want to go to school? Do you ever say that?
Yes, I didn't go to school when I didn't feel good or I am sick.
I don't go to school when I don't feel good.
I don't go to school when I don't feel
Don't
good
feel good. Okay. So here, why did I change this to didn't, from, I mean, from didn't to don't? Why do you think I did that?
because it's a daily routine like that.
Exactly. It is something that happens on a general point of time, right? Right? So didn't means we are
Yes,
talking only about the past. But you generally do that, which means in future also, if tomorrow or in the near future, maybe in the next week, if you feel like if you feel like not going to school, or maybe if you feel a little bit sick, what you will do is you will not go to school, right? So since this activity has happened in the past, in the present, and is going to happen in the future as well, we use simple present tense over there. Okay, so you should be saying I don't go to school whenever I feel sick, or whenever I feel like, again, whatever it is, right? Whenever I feel sick, you can say, right? All right.
yes.
So yes, what's your favorite subject?
My favorite subject is English.
Why do you like it?
I like it because it's interesting. There are
Mm-hmm.
English stories. There are related English so many things. And the lessons, the poems, the stories. I love it very much. And as a English, I loved it as a language and as a subject also.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I love English very very much.
Okay. Since you told me that you read so many stories, have you ever tried writing a story?
Yes, I have tried to make my own creative story.
Okay, so what do you think are the three main parts of a story?
Three main parts are first we should give title,
Mm-hmm.
and then main body, and the creation should be nice, and the last is the moral.
Okay, so I'll tell you what a story must have. Okay, a story must have, of course, the title, of course, but after that, what exactly should be there in one story? We need to have a beginning of the story. Okay, then we need to have a middle part of that story, and then we need to have an end part of that story. Okay, in the beginning, what
Yes.
we do, we add the characters. We need the characters also, right? We need the
Yeah.
character, we have to name the characters. Then comes the setting. What is meant by the setting of a story?
Um.
What do you think is the setting of the story? The setting of the story is the time and the place in which the story is taking place. Okay,
Yes.
the time in which
Okay.
the story is taking place and the place where the story is happening. Okay, then comes
Yeah.
the problem. In every story you need to have a problem. Why do you need that? So that the story becomes interesting. If you don't have any problem, why would be anybody be interested in listening to your story, right? We need to
Yeah.
have that problem. Now, why do we need to have a problem? Because people will get interested in okay, how the problem will get solved, right? And when we have that enthusiasm, when we have that the intriguing nature over there, or when we have that like curiosity over there, then we'll be thinking about how this problem will get solved. Now the problem also should not get solved in one go. It should be solved in at least three trials. Okay, in the third trial
Okay.
the story should get, the reason, the problem should get solved, and then we need to have the end of the story. Okay, so end of the
Yes.
story, what happens after the protagonist reaches its goal. Okay, so these are the things that you need to work on. And yes, as I said, of course, it was really really nice talking to you, but yes, there are some issues that we need to focus on. And you're a very enthusiastic girl, which I really love. The way you tell your stories, the way you narrate your stories, the way you have created your stories, amazing. Yes, you need some precision over there. Okay, you need to just add a few letters or few words over there to make sure that, and you'll have to change those words to make sure that your sentences or your story is grammatically perfect as well. Okay, so Ms.
Okay,
Tanishka,
ma'am.
hopefully we'll meet again in our next session, and thank you so much for joining. And I hope that we'll meet again in our next session, and we'll talk about the rest of the things in that. Okay, thank you.
Okay, ma'am.
Bye.
I
Have a good
really
night.
enjoyed this
Bye bye.
question.
Thank you. Me too. Bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye bye.
Good night, ma'am.